This video is to show you a change in how we add tickets to the last statement. So if you go into settlement statements and create statements, you'll be familiar with this process. You're going to choose whatever tickets you would be wanting to add to a statement. Then you'll click preview. And this is pretty normal, but you'll notice a little bit change in copy up here. The left is to create new statements. That's where you plug in a date and you're going to create new statements with these tickets. But before it used to say add to last statement. Well, a lot of times that can be confusing because um, sometimes you may have multiple statements for a period for a vendor, and you may need to add these tickets to a specific statement. Maybe not just the last statement, you might want a statement from 2 periods prior. So now if you click this add to last statements, you're going to get a select box to choose which statement you want to actually add the tickets to. And you can do that individually for each vendor. So in this case, we have a company called Black Trucking, and we can see their prior statements. Also, you have the statement number on here, so you know exactly what statement you're adding it to. And if you haven't seen that new feature, statements are now represented by a unique number. So you have the date and the number here, and you can choose. So if we wanted to add this one to the 118 statement, we can do so. If we want to add this one to the 518, we could do so. And if you notice by default, the last statement that we have in the system for you by date and then by statement number comes up by default. So typically you probably won't have to change this as much, but if you want to, you can. And you get by seeing the statement number, that gives you a better idea of exactly what statement you're adding to. And of course, you still have to select which statements you want. If you don't have to add to all these. You can uncheck one if you want. But then you just click add to last statements, and that's going to do exactly what you expect it to do. It would add those tickets to the statements that you chose. It updates the statements accordingly, and you should see those tickets then on that particular statement.